Kohalayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakar Kwadash. My name is Lamadia from the New York camp. I want to give double honors to the elders apostles and the elders or bishop underneath them that I learned under. I'm gonna give double honors. And I was watching this video that was sent to me from the brother Pasha from GMS Baltimore. And he did a response to this video here from the Math Hoffa, My Expert Opinion, and it's on his channel, A City in DMV. So you can go ahead and watch it, check it out yourself. And he sent me this video and I watched it myself. And after I'm watching it, you just seeing that Jake they gone, they lost. And if you have this truth, just consider it as a blessing. Because this knowledge from on high is not open unto everyone. So just watching this dialogue, you can see that Jake have no answers. They have no answers of the Most High about life and death, about the scriptures, why they always in this depressed state. They have no answers. So before I begin this video, I want to kick this off with Romans the 11th chapter in verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. And what's Israel seeking for? Answers, the truth, salvation. And it reads on, but the election have obtained it. Now the elect is the one that received this knowledge, and their questions was answered. And it reads on, and the rest were blinded. And we're going to see that in a little bit, of Jake's being blinded. Verse 8, according as it is written, the Most High has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they shall not see, and ears that they shall not hear unto this day. Or today's date, February 1st, 2024. Verse 9. And they're going to remain that way until Yahweh shall return and destroy them. And they're going to come back as newborn babies, righteous. Verse 9. And David saith, let their tables be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Now, what do you do at a table? You eat. And is not the word of the Most High referenced as being food, such as milk, wine, honey, meat, herbs? But when they dove into the scriptures, it become a stumbling block unto them, and they can't understand it because they're not of the elect. And it says, and let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. I guess that's the point. So let me go to this video, and I'm gonna click it. We just listen.
So it's like it's go time. When it's go time,
Oh, and Salakia, in case you're wondering why the audio is speed up, I had to speed up the audio so that the algorithm doesn't pick it up and take down this video. So that's why you may notice that the audio is kind of fast.
I bet I'm outside. Other than that, bro, like this shit ain't, like I said, it's a fight to stay successful, but at the same time, it ain't what it's all cracked up to be. Everybody want this shit, bro, but it's like when you get this shit, it's like.
So listen what he said. This is the rapper Abiel. He said, pretty much fighting to be successful, but it's pretty much not crapped up as, what's the exact word? Let me rewind it.
Shit, bro, but it's like when you get this shit, it's like, the fuck?
And they have to deal with what comes with it.
But it's like when you get this shit, it's like, what it's all cracked up to be. Everybody, what it's all cracked up to be. Everybody want this shit, bro.
You spoke about fighting for success, but it's not crapped up as you know, or hyped up as people make it.
But it's like when you get this, shit, it's like,
Right.
the fuck?
And they have to deal with what comes with it.
Yeah, it's the same shit when it was when you was broke. You get what I'm saying? It's just higher bills. You feel me? It's higher bills. It's more expensive. Everything is like, oh, wow, I got to pay this. I got to pay that. I got, know what I mean? Got to make sure this happened. It's the same shit when you was broke. It's just that you.
So pretty much he explaining, you know, he obtained money, he obtained riches, but it's the same shit, just higher bills. He's still depressed. He's still everything remained the same because Jake don't realize that we still under the curses. And the Most High didn't bring us into America to be successful and to enjoy it. We was brought here as a prison sentence.
You just got money for it, but at the same time, it's still expensive, motherfucker, because it adds up. Uber Eats adds up now. You know what I mean? All that shit. You know?
I feel like damn, I'm supposed to spend $2,000 this week.
That shit, that therapy shit is important. Like me and you coming from similar backgrounds as far as prison,
Yeah.
right? Being in there, that's just traumatic on its own. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened prior to that, as far as the street, that's traumatic.
And therapy is important. Now, the word therapy means healing. Now, where's healing is found? In the scriptures. You know, that's the therapy you're supposed to receive. Matter of fact, let me find it. I know it's one in Proverbs. So like, yeah. Here we go. Proverbs 3. Let me start from 5. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. How you acknowledge the Most High and his son? By calling on the name. His name, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shah. So in all thy ways acknowledge him. So you have to always pray. Constantly pray. And it says, and he shall direct thy paths. Like when you go to work, you pray that the Lord bless your day. You pray that the Lord that you have a safe day at work, that you don't get injured. When you're driving, you pray that the Lord get you to your destination safely. You pray that the Lord protect. If you have children, you ask them to protect them, and so on and so forth. So it's very essential to always pray. Verse 7, be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. And that begins with his knowledge. So the word therapy actually means to heal. And healing the healing comes from the knowledge. Matter of fact, let's go to the word therapy. All right, this is the English definition. Treatment intend to relieve or heal a disorder. Now let's scroll down. There we go. From the Greek, therapio, to heal. There you go, healing. So therapy means healing. And as we read, healing comes from the words of the Most High. So let's go back.
But being in prison and then coming home and then reaching a height of success that you've reached, shit that I've reached, fucking with math and other things.
Right.
I knew that therapy was important, bro.
Nigga, you still ain't getting no real therapy, yo.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking
You
about?
ain't getting no real therapy.
Yes, I did.
You can't do that phone shit, bro.
The
You gotta
phone shit,
actually
I go
sit
see her.
down
What
with
you talking
somebody.
about?
Oh, I go
Sit on the
see her.
couch?
I go see her. It's not a couch, it's a chair. It's a fold out chair. But it's a chair, it's a chair though.
Yeah.
No,
let
but
me ask. I didn't mean to cut you.
no, yeah, real quick, but it's very vital. I think it'll be super, super dope for you. It'll help escalate you further than where you're going and where you are now.
Sometimes I feel like I can't be saved. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. You'll be surprised.
Nah,
bro.
you need that.
I'm
Be
just giving you
surprised.
my truth. It's my truth, bro. I really feel like that.
But it's time,
It's like my car's already dealt out, and I'm prepared for it. That type shit.
But it's not even that. It's just there might.
And he's right on that. He said his cards is already dealt out, meaning um, like give you an example. If you're of the elect, you was predestined to be the elect. If you're not of the elect, you was predestined to be destroyed. You know, when the Most High created everything from the beginning, the Most High created your the day of your birth and the day of your death, and whether you was gonna be of the elect or not. All that was created from the beginning. So, another thing, when you came into the faith, it was predestined for you to come into to this knowledge to serve the Lord. So all of that is all predestined. A person that falls out is predestined to fall out because he's now of the elect. So that part he's right.
Might be certain things that you do, and you might not even understand that you're doing them because
Small
it's something
shit.
that happened before. Just subtle shit, and you won't realize it until somebody get hurt by that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's also things you might be able to change. I never offer anybody happiness because I think happiness is a verb. I think it's something you got to chase after. I think it's an action word. But contentment. Maybe there's something that'll just have you more content with your day-to-day life. The question I was gonna ask is knowing how speaking for myself, I know there's certain things about my personality that I could probably go get looked at. But I feel as if switching these things or even curing this thing about me might fuck my edge up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Might unhook something that I really need to stay hooked on.
Right.
It might make me a different kind of way, and I might fuck up my day to day. Do you ever feel like if I go get this fixed, it might take me off point?
I just think like I feel like that's a good way to feel. Whereas though, like if I'm thinking that way, because I be thinking that way too. Whereas though, like I don't know, I be thinking I got it. I really think it's just my destiny. You get what I'm saying? Like however it's gonna go, I feel like I'm a temporary nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see longevity in nothing but my name. My name gonna live on. Like because of the way I move, the way I carry myself, I'm never gonna be forgotten. Like, they're gonna always remember me. You know what I'm saying? If they don't remember me, they're gonna find out about me later on, and they're gonna wish they knew me, and wish they, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna study me and figure me out.
Right.
But I feel like I'm a temporary person. Whereas though, like I don't see too far. Whereas though, like I don't see long old age and all that shit. You know what I mean? I just want to make my impact and go.
Are you okay with that?
I had to accept it.
But are you okay with it?
You didn't have to
I'm a
accept
sacrifice.
it. You said you
But are you
sacrificed.
are you okay?
Nah,
with it?
son.
Are you
chill.
content with that? Is that okay with you? Or would you, if you had an option, would you rather it not be
When you've
that
been
way?
through the shit that I've been through, like you know it, you can feel it. Like I used to when I was in them streets, like that shit used to be walking with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like really, really walking with me. The Reaper, nigga, that's a real person. Like walking with me. You know what I'm saying? So like he's still around somewhere. You know what I mean?
But is that okay? Is what I'm asking you. If you could be different, if you could feel different, would you want to?
I feel what you're trying to do, right? But I'm gonna give it to you like this. It's plain and simple. It's like Final Destination.
Yeah, he's saying he could feel the death angel near him because when you're around wicked people a lot, you're gonna be around a lot of death because you're going these people that is dying is receiving their judgment from the Most High. Like you ever been around these street niggas? You could sense death around them because death do be coming towards them.
You can't escape that shit. It's gonna happen whenever it happens. It's gonna happen.
Facts.
You feel me?
I'm not asking you if you could live forever, would you? I'm saying between point A and point B.
Right.
The day you're born and the day you pass, there's a dash in the middle. If that dash could feel better, would that be okay with you?
Yeah, he made a good analogy. Like death is like Final Destination, and the movie Final Destination is based off the death angels. We can't control that. If you destined to die, you're gonna die.
Old ass Al Bial, nigga.
Word,
Think
facts.
about
A
it.
fucking 80-year-old Al
Word.
Bial, nigga.
I don't want that. It's fucked up.
Break it down. How you broke it down to me? Like,
I don't want that. I don't want that, bro. I don't want to be an old ass out guy.
what?
I don't want to be 80 years old. I don't want to be. I don't want to. I don't see that far. I don't want that.
It might be fire though.
No,
Like what if you
bro.
get 80 and it's like the best shit ever?
I got shit to do, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm saying the way the technology going, nigga, 80 ain't gonna be that bad.
Yeah.
I told you,
I mean,
nigga.
y'all can fuck with it.
Word.
I mean,
Get a couple
it's cool.
transplants,
It's in
you
there
back
for
out
y'all.
here like, yo, what up?
It's in there for y'all.
And you still selling albums at 80, nigga.
That's spooky.
See, this guy here, Abiel, he's more in his right mind than these guys. Because who the fuck want to be here for 80 years old? You imagine how much wickedness will be spread, by the time you get to 80? And the reason he's like this is because there's a spirit on him. There's a spirit, and which is mostly on all Jake. And that spirit is not wanting to be down here. Because Jake know deep down in his spirit that there's no happiness here, but they convinced themselves to be happy. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me find the scripture. Okay. Now this is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, who's the wicked? Esau. Who's in power right now? The wicked. The people mourn. That's why Jacob is depressed right now, because the wicked is in power. And he just said, he spoke about having money in this world is no different from being broke, because he doesn't find he still doesn't find rest in none of it, because the rest is found where? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, 28. I guess I'll start at 9. Yeah, because the rest, you're not gonna never find rest in this world. No matter how much money you get, it's always gonna be an emptiness, because the rest is found within the Most High. Now, this is the book of Proverbs 28, beginning at verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? The he is talking about, is referencing towards the Most High. The whom is of the elect. And it says, in whom shall he make to understand doctrine? The doctrine is the scriptures, right? That's where knowledge is found. Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Now, when we read these scriptures, there's a lot of references of the word being referenced as our mother. So when we born again in the faith, we being born again as newborn babes, and desiring the milk, which is the basis of the scriptures, and being born through the womb of our mother, the scriptures. So we have to be weaned again as a babe. That's what it means to be born again. You have to flush out the things you picked up in this world and learn what's acceptable and unacceptable with the Most High. Now, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. That's why we jump around, because the Bible is cryptic. The Most High set it up as a puzzle. And to break down scriptures, you have to jump around to get precepts. Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people, to whom he said, here's the kicker, to whom he said, this is the rest. Where's the rest found? The scriptures, wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. Aren't we weary? That's why Jake is always depressed, because they the weary. But they don't want to come to this rest. They fight against it. And this is the refreshing, yet they will not hear. That's why Jake is always tired. Jake is always depressed, because they looking for love in all the wrong places. They mistake the red flags for Six Flags. Now let's go back.
Right there.
But it's being
fact.
done.
No,
don't see
but
people
real
do that
talk,
far.
we are literally probably 10 years away from immortality,
Real talk.
technology-wise. 10 years away from.
It's
a
being
fact.
done.
No,
don't see
but
people
real
Selling albums at 80, nigga.
That's spooky right there.
But
it's
a
being
fact.
done.
No,
don't see
but
people
real
do that far.
talk, we are literally probably 10 years away from immortality,
Real talk.
technology-wise. It's
Because-
going to be
because in the-
affordable.
First of all, immortality comes from the Most High. And the funny thing is, this dude, Math Hoffa, he came up to the camp. So he know he an Israelite. You know, at one time he used to rock the 6-point star. Him, saying that that was him openly saying he was an Israelite. and he don't wear it no more. But he came up one time to the camp when he was at 34th Street. He stood there. You know, I forget for how long, but it wasn't long. Probably was for a minute. You know, he nodded his head. You know, and you know he kept moving. He went about his way. But I remember a while back, I stated that in the video. He came up under one of my comments. Well, he came up under my comments on the video, saying that it's not true. You know, but that's because he wanted to disassociate himself with the Israelites.
It's like, do you ever make it though? You feel me?
That's
Yeah,
it.
I think making it.
Nah,
See
but
people
real
do that.
talk, we are literally probably 10 years away from.
See, you know, with that statement, just know he's gonna take the microchip. You know, he's gonna take the MOTB. He's gonna take it. You know, talking about we 10 years away from immortality. Yeah, the elect is. And we're gonna receive that immortality from the Most High. Through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Not from Esau. We ain't gonna get a damn thing from Esau. Because Esau gonna be destroyed and put in slavery. You know, immortality is gonna come from the Most High.
Like out here, like, yo, what up?
It's in there for
80,
now.
and you still selling albums at 80, nigga.
That's spooky right there.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's a
being
fact.
done. You
Nah,
just
nah,
don't
nah,
see
but
people
real
do that
talk,
for.
we are literally probably 10 years away from immortality,
Nah, real talk.
technology-wise. It's
Because-
going to be
because in the-
affordable.
it's like, do you ever make it though? You feel me?
That's
Yeah,
it.
I think
That's an inside
making it
job.
is just like
That's subjective.
just living. Like when you living and you enjoying shit and you doing things, somebody can make it and you ain't gotta have a dollar. You can be living the best life you have and you can be a
Facts.
broke nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just living. Because at the end of the day, you never really make it, bro. You never win this game. This game right now, you gotta accept that shit. How you win? I bet. We was gonna talk about Gotti, right? Let's push it to that. Them niggas rich as shit. You feel me? His brother rich as shit. Them niggas is situated. You feel me? You think he wasn't living like he made it? I'm pretty sure he got a mansion, Rolls Royces, all that shit. You made it, nigga, right? But look at the fate.
Right.
You feel me?
Lose your brother.
PNB Rock. That's why I was my man. You feel me?
Right.
You think he made it? That's why he went to Roscoe's and was like, easy, we go. Hey, like, let's get some food real quick. Type shit. Lagging shorty. I don't know how it played out. But at the end of the day, the way he was living, they can't feel like he made it. But at the same time, it's still a fight to stay successful. Let's not forget that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? All of them niggas think they made it. Look at X. The nigga X, he was going to buy a V. You know what I'm saying? That's some cash, nigga.
Cash.
They can't feel like he made it. They got cooked right there. When do you fucking make it, bro?
There you go. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes 8. You know, this whole immortality. Because he got a point. Where's this guy in there? I'm not a fan of this guy. IBL. He got a point, man. All these guys that thought they made it and thought they was living on top of the world, they all got killed. You know, they all thought they was living in heaven on earth. But, you know, his point was, this is not heaven on earth. And then Math said, you know, you spoke about immortality. So let's see what the scriptures say. This Ecclesiastes 8:8. There is no man that have power over the spirit to retain the spirit. So here it is. Let's say they at least give him, let's say there was some technology given onto him to live forever. Let's say that was true. The souls of man belong to the Most High. And that same time, let's say that same day you took it, the Most High have you die in a car accident to show his power. That death and life is controlled by the Most High. So I read it again. There is no man that have power over the spirit to retain the spirit. Neither have he power in the day of death. And there is no discharge in that war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. Now it says there's no discharge in that war because sometimes in war you can retreat, but when it's your time to go, there's no retreating. When it's your time, is your time. That's it. Let's go to James chapter 4, verse 14. Whereas ye know not what should be on the morrow. So like, let me read up above verse 13. James 4 and 13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. And the person that says that is the ones that making money in this society. And they got all these plans on how they're going to spend their money within the next couple of years. But the Most High is the one that calls your spirit back to the spiritual world. Now, if your plans is not in alignment of the Most High, you're going to be destroyed. Simple. Give me a second. Okay. Verse 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even as a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away. For that ye out, it's like it. For ye out to say, if the Lord will, we shall live. See? Because that's what Math should have said. He should have said, the Lord willing, we shall live forever or be immortal. But it says this, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. So when you don't reverence the Most High and you say you're going to do something without saying Lord willing, the Most High see that as pride. Verse 16, for now ye rejoice in your boasting. All such rejoicing is evil. So his statement was evil. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. And this guy, Math, give me 1 second. Let me get to this. He know he an Israelite. And sometimes he be on the show debating on scripture he learned from us. But other guys that think they know the scriptures. I remember one time Damon Dash was up there. Damon Dash, he tried to make a Bible reference. And I'm listening. I'm like, what the hell Damon Dash talking about? But then Mav says something. And I'm like, where did Mav learn that from? He learned that from us. From watching us. So this is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Now, what does it say to love not the world? Because this world is not formatted under the righteousness of the Most High. It's formatted under Satan, under wickedness. Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. I'm going to do this in 10 years. Or I'm going to have this much in 10 years. I'm going to do this tomorrow. And it says, it's not of the Father, but is of the world. And it says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So the world's going to pass away, meaning the Most High is going to destroy this current rulership. And if you're not worshiping Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, you're going to be destroyed right with it. With all the wickedness that's here. But it says, but he that doeth the will of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, that's the elect of Israel, abideth forever. That's immortality. So immortality is going to come from the Most High. Proverbs 27, I'm going to close with this. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Yeah, you don't know what tomorrow might bring. People that die don't usually know they're going to die that day. They're usually going about their regular routine schedule. and then they die in a car accident, or they found out they got cancer, they got terminal cancer, and only got 2 months to live. So you can't stop death. Now, the only ones that can receive life is the elect, the righteous of Israel. Matter of fact, since I said that, let me go to Ecclesiastes. I'm going to close with that. Ecclesiastes, I believe it's 8. Mm-hmm. Let me double check. Give me a second. Salakia, it was chapter 9. Okay. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Meaning, suddenly means unexpectedly. That's how death fall upon men, and that's how destruction fall upon men, because we're living in a time of destruction. And if you're not right, you're gonna be destroyed. Simple as that. So with that, I'm gonna close, and again I'm gonna say Kohalayim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rokar Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.